there's no need to wait. You don't have to guess any longer. The Unconventional Kings, High Def, Low Key, you're on the clock. Who's your first pick on your team? Mount Rushmore?
We're operating as one person.
You are a unit. You have to say the name together.
Okay.
You are a unit.
Somebody off the board right now.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, I imagine you're going to take Pac. Why wouldn't it be your first pick?
All four.
Or did I just play mind games on you so that I can?
So the thing is, I can make a great argument for him. Because I'm not.
Are we drafting? We're drafting one at a time.
That's right. So your team is on the clock, and the two of you will pick one, and then our team will be on the clock. We'll pick one, and we'll go back and forth until we fill out our list.
Gotcha.
So you're on the clock.
First round draft pick.
I mean.
I swear this is like us.
Did you see this?
Just like us.
Oh, they got to whisper a little bit. They needed the play card to put over their mouth so we can't see their plays. You know what I mean?
Well, you just need this. You need the Belichick.
That's right. They need a Belichick. Yo, you are locked in. This is the last word. This is the Mount Rushmore episode. We are deciding the best rappers of all time. The Kings, it looks like, have their first pick.
We're ready. For our first pick, the Unconventional Kings choose N9ne.
Do I make an argument now?
Or yes, please. Please make your case. Please make your case.
Okay. Independent hip-hop probably doesn't exist in the form it does today without it. An entire industry probably doesn't exist the way that it would without him.
Okay.
Not to mention, you have the work across all genres, from metal to rap. You're talking about from Boys to Men to Falling in Reverse.
And I would like to say one thing. The thing that separates N9ne from every other artist, no matter what genre of music you're talking about, is he has multiple songs that have gone platinum that have never been on the radio and have no music video.
None. My boy Robert, right now, if he's in here watching, I told him to tune in tonight. I promise you, he's jumping up and down, screaming, agreeing with you when I tell you the facts that you just laid down. He knows all 10. It's like, I want to say it's like 10 or 11 songs that he has as one platinum that, like you said, has no video, has no nothing. And it hasn't made the mainstream, but yet, like you said, it would not be no under. What did I tell you earlier? I literally told Milk this earlier when we were talking about this list today. We are.
Don't divide us now, bro.
All right. You guys.
Okay.
You guys are on the clock, yes?
I like that pick. Okay.
All right. Well, we had the advantage slightly, so we
sidebar, Milk. Sidebar. So,
my bad.
What I'm thinking while we're on, we old.
Yeah.
We do what we do. We've been where we've been. You know what I mean? It's only one thing. It's California love. Hey, I gotta go with my boy Pac. We gotta take Pac.
I just knew that he wasn't gonna be on the board when it was our turn. But y'all made a great case for Tech. I can't take it from you. But I mean, the impact that this man's music has had on the culture. You know what I mean? The poetry, the forward thinking, the uplifting of a community.
The fact that it's still very present, and he died when he was 25 years old. You know what I mean?
He is still relevant 25 years later today as he was first day when he came out. When he was with Digital Underground,
more relevant. He's more relevant.
Yeah.
He's a culture bender.
Yes.
That's it. There can't be
against Tupac at all.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is, to me, there can't even be a Mount Rushmore without Tupac. No. Like, to me, you can't even there's not a Mount Rushmore to build if you don't have Tupac on it. Like, love N9ne, not sure if he makes the final cut, but Tupac, I mean, that's a pillar.
Correct. Let's
all right.
Okay. So
y'all are on the clock. Yo, shout out in the comments, man. Drop a comment. Let me know who y'all think should be on this Mount Rushmore. I just want to see what y'all talking about out here.
I gotta ask something about the criteria real quick though.
All right, come on with it.
So I can understand. Are we talking about impactful? That may not necessarily mean
rapper.
The best overall rapper.
Right, we're talking about rapper.
Are we talking about a lyricist?
What does it mean to be a rapper to you?
To me, to be a rapper,
because we're talking about the best rappers of all time. What does it mean to you to be a rapper?
I just fucking defined it recently, man. I feel like you're really a rapper when you can. I think you have to be able to tell a story. You have to. To me, if you can't do that, Pac, it's a great argument for Pac.
Example, right? Yeah.
Because hip hop was storytelling at the beginning. It wasn't always just braggadocio. You know what I'm saying? It was just, there was even if the story didn't make no sense, if the chicken tastes like wood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry. When you said that, instantly, what's his name came in my head from Digital Underground. Not Ed Lover.
All right, so we're gonna go this generation. We're gonna take Kendrick Lamar with the second pick.
Oh, that hurts a little bit. No. Okay, go ahead.
Because some people will say that they think he has a shorter body of work. You know what I mean? They'll say that even though he's been around now for 15 fucking years, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar single-handedly slayed the dragon and completely derailed hip-hop at the same time. You cannot, in today's day and age, having the political climate that we have, be able to go in and do a fucking Super Bowl and do it the way that you wanted to do it, real black in front of everybody.
Everybody.
He is somebody that 100% embodied for me, and this is like, obviously my brother in here, but hip hop was a black culture in New York that I wasn't even familiar with. We learned about that culture through the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Kendrick is unapologetically black with his music, but he speaks to all the audiences still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to a Kendrick Lamar show in Phoenix, Arizona, and 90% of the crowd is going to be Caucasian.
So I think you misinterpreted our ooze. Our ooze was you just snagged one off our list.
Yes.
Because in reality,
in
reality, I've watched Kendrick go from playing dive bars in college towns to taking down Drake, as you alluded to.
So eloquently
right. So eloquently explained. You know what I mean? So I don't see how you can't make an argument for him in terms of, especially the new generation. I think he's a great candidate for sure.
He had Serena Williams sea walking on the 50-yard line, bro.
Come on, man!
More so. I think you're not gonna call Drake's career didn't get fucking ended, but he got shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Oh, he definitely had to sit the fuck down for a while.
A lot of people don't take real definitive L's. This was by all accounts. No, now you'll get super Drake stands that'll say, well, yeah, you know what? He kept on, this music was still getting listened to. I know, I get it, man. I'm saying that the arena that he decided to play in, that wasn't the court that he wasn't. He
didn't have the right Pokeballs to play in that arena, right?
I told Low Key one time, I said, man, it's like you wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson wouldn't want to go in the alleyway with a dude who got a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's always somebody.
Kendrick was ready to cut your heart out, bro, before it started. Like,
cut it out.
His intention.
He gave the man a chance with the video. He gave you a chance. He gave you an out with the video. Just stop it. That's all Drake had to do was now. Look, Drake. He got some classics out there. He's got his his library.
We got some personal context here. We were on tour in Toronto.
Come on,
They Not Like Us had just dropped. I mean, it had just came out like I don't know the week before or some shit.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're in Toronto, and the whole time our tour manager, One Ton, he's a big West Coast guy. So One Ton is like, man, I'm playing Not Like Us tonight at the end of my set. Like at the end of my set, I'm gonna have DJ 1L drop that shit. We in the heart of Toronto. And we thinking, and everybody's like,
this Drake country, yeah.
Like, oh man, hey man, are we really going? Like I'm down, but hey, that's what we gonna do? Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Man, them Canadians was in there walking to that shit, bro. They was in there dancing to that shit. We saw it firsthand. We left the fucking restaurant. You remember the restaurant that they was sitting, the Chinese restaurant? Drake said he was the New Ho Kim or whatever it was called, and then he shot a video from in there, his diss track video from in there. We went to that place and fucking got some food. Yeah, we went to that spot. But when them motherfuckers was dancing and Not Like Us, bro, and when we talked to the DJ was like, hey man, we was low key waiting on this shit. We don't
murdered that. He murdered.
He's like, we don't fuck with that dude up.
I was sitting here with Mrs. Godson, and when he did that, or no, I was at my brother's house. When he did that, he had the whole world at one time unified, no matter what, black, white, blue with yellow polka dots. A minor. For 5 seconds, he had the world united with that one phrase.
Man. And so, and it's such a diabolical phrase.
It is.
Yo, what's crazy? What's crazy to me? Because I come from the entertainment side of it, and so the fact that somebody can out petty 50 Cent, you know what I mean, and get the whole world to stick a middle finger up at the same time. Yo, that's diabolical.
I don't know. 50 got it with that documentary though. Everybody watched that Diddy documentary.
Yeah,
that's petty.
Hold on. So, but that shit, I just feel like we learned that everybody don't have to do that. Because when Drake's music does come on in a fucking club, people like that shit, bro. It's not about hating his music. I'm not hating on his talent. That's the way that he presents art, and the whole motherfucking world was rocking with that shit.
People love that shit. Started from the bottom.
You just revealed some character flaws. You know what I mean? And you revealed those horrible character flaws. The nigga that didn't care about helping you. You know what I mean? Like, and it was crazy because you remember how mad everybody was? Everybody was taking sides and shit. And I was like, I'm like, is this or is this not a video where he brought the young girl on stage and then he found out she was too young and then he said, damn, why is she got to be so young? Shit. And then he came over and kissed her. He gave her on the fucking lips. You know what I mean? It was like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to jail tonight. I'm like, what? You just
went to jail. You put yourself there.
You just acknowledge it. You broke all the rules of don't rob a bank with me, nigga. You probably broke
all the rules.
Like
that is not the codependent you looking for.
When that happened, when he did that, I was like, listen, if I'm Kendrick, I'm taking that to court. If this nigga's really gonna try to sue over it, and I'm Universal Music Group, I'm gonna say, is this you, sir? Are these the said, sir?
Hey.
Can we match
we just saw Afro Man put out the playbook. Come on now.
All right, look.
Shout out Lemon Pound Cake.
Right now, I'm gonna tell y'all ahead of time right now. Y'all can choose him if y'all want. Y'all can choose Drake right now.
Oh no. No. I'm gonna leave him in Toronto. Drake can stay up there with the Blue Jays.
Hey, he can stay in Vancouver, Montreal. It don't really matter.
Hey, where's that town's from again? That town's house from? Do you remember?
What's that?
Oh, my bad. I was talking to Mrs. Godson.
The Godson has one friend in Canada, and all of a sudden he don't remember where they live.
No. All right. So I want to go off I'm gonna go off script right here. Not even off script, but I'm gonna take a devious left field. I don't think y'all are ready for this one.
Tell them they not ready. Tell them we ready. We stay ready.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. But he's from New Brunswick. To answer your question, I just had to think of it. But hey, we were talking about some great artists there. We threw some great names out there. But what we didn't do, and what we should have done was recognize our queens.
Come on.
Of the industry, our queens of hip hop. Because if it wasn't for some of them, a lot of it out here wouldn't even be in existence. You got your Queen Latifahs, your Foxy Browns. I
already know where this is going. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna put the first lady of Rough Riders. We finna go Eve. We finna put who's that girl? Eve's that girl. When she came out with that, she shut it down. She had niggas out here singing that song like it was nothing.
Definitely not gonna be on the Mount Rushmore. She's not even gonna be on the brochure on the back. She's not gonna.
Yo, look at you.
What? No, not Eve.
Yo, that
but Eve's my lifetime. Like, so when I made this list, when I was thinking of this,
record, I will say that I did.
You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking records who I bought, who I listened to. Eve was one of those. I bought that record. I listened to it. Yeah. I listened to Queen Latifah, MC Light here. There's some Little Kim there. You know what I mean? Foxy Brown. But it wasn't something that stayed in the 6-disc changer. You know what I mean? Eve stayed in there because of the girls like this, and everybody was banging it. Her and Gwen Stefani.
I did keep Lil Kim in my shit because Lil Kim said all the nasty shit that bitches didn't say when we was young. Yeah. You know, I was.
Yeah.
I can't get this shit into your head by me saying it, but here, listen.
Let me say like subliminal messages.
Subliminal, you know what I'm saying? Like she talking about putting a Sprite can in her pussy.
There was a reason why her poster sold #1 for like 4 years straight.
Yes, the Squatted Down, the album.
Yes.
They sold more posters of that shit than they did albums, bro.
Come on. Put some respect on the first lady's name. That's all we saying. Oh,
that's the first lady of hip hop right there.
Let's go.
Man. Look here. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, folks. They're deliberating. They're on the clock. Yep. This is their third pick. So far, they've chosen N9ne and they've chosen Kendrick Lamar. I'm not sure where they're going to go from here. New school, old school, underground.
They are seriously sitting there pondering, aren't they, Mel?
I'm not sure
you
where
guys have left so many options available.
The look on their face is letting me know that they're seriously putting some thought and consideration into this next pick. This is a major pick here. This is their third pick of the round.
That's right. They've only got one more, so they have to be careful who they choose. And mind you, I don't think that they realize that the final Mount Rushmore can only be made up of these 8 selections that we make between the two teams. So if a name doesn't happen, they don't make the finals anyway.
Guys, we're going to be taking a left as well.
Sounds like somebody's headed to Albuquerque.
You ready? The Unconventional Kings take Bone Thugs and Harmony.
The whole group?
The whole group.
We said rapper, not rappers.
Okay, they're an artist. They're a group. There's one name. If you come on, that's fair.
I mean, technically, I would say you're coloring just a little bit outside the lines. Now, had you said busy, then maybe. You know what I mean?
No, because Bone Thugs and Harmony are the only group as a group without individuals. They're the only one that have a diamond album. They recorded with both Biggie and Tupac. They operated as a unit and never separately. Until they split off, until Busy split off, they never did shows by themselves.
And they revolutionized.
They were a unit. So if you won't accept it, we'll go back.
Yeah, we will.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to respect your left turn in Albuquerque. Because I agree with you in terms of like the rapping abilities, their impact on the culture, lyrics, all of that stuff, right? the only thing I would, go against you is the fact that they're a group and not a singular person. What I will say though is, if you think they're gonna make the final cut, you're gonna have to make a better argument than that.
I mean, they brought a style. How hard is it in hip hop to actually bring a unique style that has never been duplicated? Ever been duplicated?
They're not the first.
Because technically,
I mean, we could.
If you think about it, they never did harmonies. They were basically Bone Thugs and octaves. They didn't do harmonies, man. They did their own voices, just
Yeah.
So, but they were able. They were able to bring chopper style rap to the forefront before Twista did. Twista had to do 2 hooks before he could even get anything on the radio. Bone Thugs and Harmony was literally on some songs that nobody. Boom, 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 boom. But you could play it anywhere. You could play it at a funeral or at the club.
Everywhere. Yeah. Well, and what's crazy is everybody knows who, what, where, when, and why. Yeah, I mean, as soon as the first, syllable.
They also put a whole city on for real.
Yeah.
They definitely did put Cleveland on.
MGK. And then on top of that, Eazy-E gets them. NWA, the fucking founders of West Coast hip hop, and fuck the police.
Yeah.
See, they're on the list.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, Milk.
Why you do that to us, bro? Why would you do that to us, bro? First of all, I mean, this is a tag team match.
I know, but listen, I made that. So when I said Eazy-E, I wasn't thinking NWA, but so I put Eazy-E. I got Dre. I got I have them individual.
We gotta finish our list. You giving away the names, man.
I can't see shit, so don't worry about it.
He over here naming them. It's our third person. Okay, so they.
All right, you go ahead.
So far, they've got Tech-9, they've got Kendrick Lamar, and now they have. Ooh, the Left Turn in Albuquerque. I'm just gonna put the Left Turn in Albuquerque.
I mean, we're not gonna have an argument at the end of the day about Bone Thugs Harmony or Eve, right?
No, I don't. I think we'll be able to concede on that one, though. I think we'll be able to concede on that one. I hate that you mentioned his name. I hate that you said that he had a harder path to success when defending your Bone Thugs and Harmony choice. But I mean, I don't know too many folks that can spit faster than this man. He has had mainstream success. He has had underground success. He has collaborated with anybody and their mama who wanted to do so. Hell, I know folks that have gotten features and worked with him. Praise God. This man, he is a soundtrack to my 20s. And that's Twista.
I will 100% concede because he pioneered again that how many chopper style rappers exist in the mainstream. But how many do? You can't name
talk
them.
About it.
You know what I mean?
You can't.
Like in the mainstream, you know what I mean? Doing songs with Jack Fox, you know what I'm saying? Do that type of shit. Like not saying the mainstream isn't aware of the dope chopper style rappers, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't coming on in prime time like Twista.
Exactly.
For a while.
Yeah.
Not to mention he's part of a legendary fucking group too. You know what I'm saying? Like
that gets lost in the story.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. You kind of pull at my heartstrings on that because he probably wasn't gonna be our pick. But I used to say this shit to girls a long time ago because he had a line in that song in the "Do You Want to Ride" song.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm blessed with." He said, "I'm blessed with a look, a bit of sense, good sex, peanut butter complex is a pretty eye." I used to say that shit to bitches all the time, bro. It ain't love.
Yo,
my bad.
And that's why he's on our Mount Rushmore. Shout out Chicago's own baby Twista. Hey, Kings, it's on you. Your fourth and final pick before we hit this showdown.
Man.
Oh, the anticipation.
I'm loving it.
The anticipation is killing me.
Oh, you want to hear it?
Hey. Hey. Oh, yeah.
All right, you ready?
Come on.
Before the final pick. And I quote our pick as saying, kick rocks or get your head flown 3 blocks. The original Harlem Pimp, Big L.
Yo, you said that the last one was a left turn to Albuquerque.
I don't know about Big L.
Oh, let me count the ways that Big L has
about to educate
influenced hip hop. What would you like? Would you like the elevation of freestyle award to Big L in the 90s, or would you like the beginning of horror rap? Would you like?
Let me just set it up for you here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Class is in session with the Wizard.
Yeah, Big L, man, he was the real deal, dude. He was. I thought he was. He was so sick that Jay-Z was trying to partner up with him in the beginning. He had the real street credibility. Him and his brother out there off of what was it? 100. And, I'm not gonna get into that. But but one of the most creative lyricists that stands alone, like he's very unique and was one of the most creative lyricists. But when he was popping up, he was around for a short amount of time, but his impact is crazy. His freestyles, his rarities are high dollar items. But yeah,
we saw his plaque. We saw his plaque on the wall at
Talk about it.
Records he died. You know what I'm saying? So he got cut short. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If y'all don't know about Big L, then
you just put me on.
I will have to check him out,
bro.
Y'all don't know. Y'all didn't even have him anywhere near.
Oh no,
nowhere on the list. So that was definitely a left ball.
It's a list of 40 plus over there, and he nowhere to be found.
No, it's a pretty extensive list. It's pretty extensive. Everything that's circled is bracket.
Wait a minute, because y'all played this game. Okay, so you kind of already have a setup. It's like, all right, I feel you. That's okay.
No. This is just names. So what I do is I do it like I would do a draft. I just pick a bunch of names. Think about a bunch of names, think about what they did or whatever, and then I'll rank them in my head and then see where the crossover is between who's ever doing it, whatever we're talking about, or doing whatever. You know what I mean?
All right.
And then,
well, we got one last pick, Dougie.
All right. You want to do it? Because I'm go ahead and do it.
You don't want to say it? What?
No, because I now want to change my mind. So go ahead. Because the arguments that they've been putting up have been solid and valued, or solid and I can't think of the other word. I'm so high right now.
That's what's up, man. Be high.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Since you're doing this on me, I'm a really twist things around here real quick. And I know I just said Twista, so I'm not setting myself up to say that again. I could easily say somebody like 50 Cent. He has a catalog. His empire is huge. Guess who can't say them? The Kings, because their Mount Rushmore is full. But I'm going to leave Mr. Petty on the sidelines, and I'm going to dig back into the bag, and I'm going to go with somebody else who I mentioned already on this episode tonight in reference to how eclectic he is. And I'm not going to pick the group because there is 2 of them. I'm going with Andre 3000.
Yeah, man. Yep.
And it just speaks for itself. I don't think that I really need to make that case.
I gotta say something because both of our Rushmores are complete right now, correct?
Yeah, it's complete.
So I can't believe Eminem didn't make it on here.
There was a lot,
and his name is in the comment section.
His name is on the list. His name is on the list.
And I'm gonna tell you why too. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Because M was able to go on TRL at the time when all the kids got out of school, and he would rap about putting his mom in the trunk and shit. and even then he would diss the pop stars.
Shit, yeah.
He would diss the pop stars in the videos and the performances, and then on the same shows that the pop stars would be on with him. And the shit that he was saying, he was so unique that he made television put him on when he had no business being on. Like not at that time. At that time is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was a later than primetime TV type of a content to put on television, and it didn't fucking matter. His music was about doing drugs at a time when we were just coming out of the fucking Reagan era of the whole shit, war on drugs and everything else. He's talking about his baby moms and killing his baby mom and his own mother, and he was able to just do it and become bigger than anyone, bro. When it comes to
you're right. You can't put nothing on that. The man, he's got his track record.
Almost feel like the Mount Rushmore should turn to like a picture from Olin Mills, where we have 4 of them and Eminem is standing behind them. You know what I mean? Like they're his family. You know.
Well, see, I was just gonna ask like how we rectify that situation.
Family.
But
I mean, yeah, I don't know that we really want to depict it in that way. But let me just defend myself a little bit, because I feel like I have to defend myself a little bit for why he's not on our list, and the Godson could speak for himself. But for me, it took me a lot longer to catch with him, right? For the sense that I was a freshman in college when he was just starting to hit. You know what I mean? And
how old are you, Milt?
I'm 43, man. I'm 43.
Okay. All right, yep.
So I got some years up here, man. So I was a freshman in college when he first started to hit, and I immediately looked at him as like a new Vanilla Ice, and I wasn't giving him the time of day. I didn't want to watch the movie, you know what I mean? All that stuff. I didn't really catch up with him until later, after he had already made a name for himself and all that good stuff. And I could go back. It's almost like Kobe for me. You know what I mean? It was like, I can't really give Kobe that credit because it's MJ, right?
Yeah.
And even though it's a different argument in the case with M, I later could go back and appreciate for what it is. And I almost want to say the only way to rectify the situation is to give him the honorary first spot, because I do believe he does deserve it if we can agree upon that, even though he didn't make either one of our lists. What do you think about it?
I think it's fair, because I think impact-wise, we know that Steve's not going to be there. We know that Big L's probably not going to be there because he represents more of the art and not as much of a culture change.
Exactly.
So we know. Almost. And the other thing too, man, is think about who put M on.
That's big. Come on now. That's big.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you who helped put M on. Right now, she's watching this right now. You don't know this, I don't think, but you see comments from Violet Brown.
I was gonna say Dre.
Okay. Do you guys know who Violet Brown is?
I don't.
Okay.
But I see her in the comment section. Shout out, Ms. Brown.
Violet Brown is the reason why NWA exists. She's the reason why. Man. If you watch the Wu-Tang series, that's the Wu-Tang series on TV, there's a character that plays her in the series. She was the buyer for Warehouse Music. So she was the person that kind of set the market for what all of the stores were going to buy, what they were going to put on the shelves. So you're talking about everybody from George Michael to Michael Jackson to Prince to NWA. You name it, Violet Brown has their plaque. She has platinum plaques for pretty much everybody. So she's been in here watching. She's part of our management team. We just did a showcase with her.
Okay.
She is when you get off of this show, look up. I'm actually just going to send you a link. Okay. And when you see it, your mind is going to be fucking blown. But she was very involved with tech. She was the first person to hear Angelic. She was and from there it was through the roof with Violet. Violet was the one
to the moon, Batman.
Violet was the one walking around LA with tech, telling people you got to listen. You got to look past this. Fuck this red hair and shit. It is cool, but look past it and see this music real quick. And she was the one walking him in and out of those rooms, and ultimately garnered the success that Tech had. But she did that with many I'm talking about if you know anyone, like she got Cypress Hill their first deal.
That's dope.
She was buying MC Hammer's records out of his trunk before he could get a deal. You know what I mean? She got him his first record.
That's somebody deeply entrenched in the culture, and I've got to know
that
more.
In the culture. That's culture setting. That's like
they were defining it. They were shaping it.
Source Power 30 countless times.
Yo,
yeah, real legend.
I'm never ashamed or opposed to learning and being educated. You know what I'm saying? It does nothing but expand your horizons. It don't do nothing but expand your perspective in this world and appreciate for art. But what I also hear there, which I love so much, is collaboration, lifting people up. You know what I mean? Not just out here busting moves, but taking people with you, man. And that's what it's all about.
She really helped artists. She gave artists chances and walked their records into record labels and said, "Hey, I'm gonna sell this shit." You know what I mean? Like they need distribution. Like I'm gonna be able to sell this. We need some distribution for this artist. And it happened with countless artists. She found us not through Tech9ne or anybody. She found us through a fan that does our merchandise now.
Yo,
the video of us that Violet Brown came across and sent me a DM. She'd been retired, not really doing much of anything with music, and she sent me a DM, and from there, boom. It's been all the. That's how we ended up on Cypress Hill's podcast. We did all. They did all. That's how we ended up on a show with them because we got exposed to their audience, and then we got to go play in front of their fucking audience and be. You know what I'm saying? Like they gave us a fucking. We played at the baseball stadium, man. We had a dressing room and shit. Like it was all because of Violet Brown. You know what I mean? And this all just happened. You know what I mean? We just started. We've been working together a little bit for about a year. We started catching some real momentum, lately. And the sky is the fucking limit, man. She's put me in the room with some crazy people. You know what I mean?
That stuff is priceless, man.
I rapped on stage in front of Suede because of her. You know what I'm saying?
Like all of those experiences worth their weight in gold. You know what I mean?
More than that, man. I can't even.
You can't pay for access. You know what I mean? It has to be.
Yeah, no, that's a gift. That's like, here, I see something in you. I will bestow upon this. This is my gift, my contribution to what I can do to help your career success. Hey, all roses, shout out to you, Miss Violet.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what's up.
You do deserve it, and you do deserve it.
She resonated with. Thank you, man. She resonated with the message in the music. That's how I could tell. So when she called me, we got on the phone that night, and we talked for 3 hours.
Yeah,
3 hours. She had listened to my whole record a couple of times already. She had questions about the songs and who was the intended audience, and you know what I mean. She was listening to it with her wife, and just you know what I mean. Immediately, I feel like, man, fuck, my music moved somebody. And she was like, you know what? If this would have been, 20 years ago when we were selling CDs out of stores, she goes, man, I could have snapped my fucking fingers and everything would have been different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we fight streaming and all. You have to find.
It's a different playbook. It's a different playbook, right?
Totally different, but it has nothing to do with the ambition or the desire and the drive to get to what the end goal is, which is to go out and move people so much that people that can give you opportunities see that and they go, man, with them comes this. You know what I mean? We build enough footage like that, and we just keep doing it. And then before too long, man, it's like I'm calling y'all and we're like, hey, man, we're gonna be playing this huge fucking show. Why don't y'all bring the show down to here? You know what I mean? Let's do it live, shit like that.
Man,
I think it's been a theme the whole episode, but intention, everything with intention. We do have a task that we need to complete tonight, fellas. Which is this Mount Rushmore that we have sitting in front of us. We've already knocked one out the way. We only have to fill the seat with 3 folks, but then that also means that there's only 3 seats left. The question is, who else gets to sit with Eminem? I imagine we're going to say that Pac is on that list. I made the case that we wouldn't even have rocks to carve into without him. So then that leaves 2. The question is, do we agree?
Do we start by eliminating people, though?
Okay.
I'm not eliminating Pac in round 1 for sure. If I had to pick somebody to eliminate in round 1, I would eliminate either Eve or Big L, probably.
See, I thought Eve. I would second Eve. I just giving her roses because she did what she did at a time where women were still trying to fight. Like Queen Latifah put her just dues and she gets her roses.
That's right. We could have said MC Light. We could have said several female MCs, but at the end of the day, we wanted to be intentional about making sure that the females got some love out here on tonight. And we wanted to give that to EVE. I would go a step further, though. We don't have to wait until round 2. We could go ahead and get Big L and Eve off the board so we could expedite things.
Yes.
I think so. That leaves Tech N9ne. That leaves Kendrick Lamar. That leaves Bone Thugs and Harmony. That leaves Tupac, since we haven't put him up there yet. That also leaves Andre 3000. That also leaves.
I think we put. I think we go ahead and put Pac up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pac is up there. So we got Eminem and we got Pac. Now we got 2 seats left. The question is, are we going to agree on how we feel those? Because right now, I feel like we've gone. Those are kind of the easy go-to answers, right? That we can easily agree upon. Now we've got a list of eclectic folks who are going to fill these last 2 seats. The question is, who wins out here on tonight?
I would take Tech. I like that for the simple fact that man put work in when work didn't even know what putting work was in. All right. To do the things that he did and is doing right now, and has hit the genres that he's hit all across the board damn near, Tech's definitely got to be up on there. So I would just say he fills the 3rd, and we have this battle who gets the 4th.
Okay,
that's just me personally.
Let me hear the Kings, because we've dominated a lot of this conversation.
I agree. I'd put Tech there, and that would have been that my argument would have even went beyond the success of the album sales, more so doing it against an industry that wasn't comfortable with the type of shit that he was rapping about yet and who he was doing it with. But he was able to connect to fans' emotions, both good and bad. But it was always a love message. It was always a love message. It was always don't kill yourself. It was all, you know what I mean? That's what it's always been.
Yeah, it's always been about come together. Everybody, when he talk about what is it, facing demons? I think the same. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the when he's talking about it's just,
Facebook.
You're going through your time. You're going through hard shit. It sucks. You are right. But at the end, it's going to get better. Just count through it. Get through it how you get through it. What's another song? Huh?
That dude literally in real life, before I ever did anything that ever even close to music, that dude's mentality and the human being that he is legitimately saved my life in real life.
Come on.
Because at very pivotal moments of my life, he would show up with like the best version of brotherhood. You know what I mean? Like an ear. We've never exchanged $1 between the two of us. Matter of fact, one time I paid for my fucking dinner and he was mad. You know what I mean? Like we've always had a great relationship, but what I know that he did for other people the way that he did for me is that he was able to walk people through all the way as low as you can get, but never staying there. You know what I mean? Never staying there. You know what I mean? So and as he grew, and this is another part too, and I feel like I'm going to get into the next part of the next round here, but I almost feel like we can go ahead and eliminate Kendrick because the people that we're talking about are a la cards. You know what I mean? That's what Tech calls them, Dracula back, right?
Yeah.
With M and Tech, they're in their 50s. Tupac would be in his 50s. We're talking about people that have been culturally relevant since their either earliest 20s all the way into their 50s.
Yeah.
There's people's grandkids that are at their shows with them that know the words, man. Mm-hmm. It's like real. If you were listening to Tech N9ne in 1996 and you were 40 years old, you're 70 years old now. If you're still alive, you still like Tech N9ne. I know this because I see them motherfuckers at the shows in wheelchairs, fucking oxygen masks and shit. You know what I mean? Like they still be down there with Tech N9ne bandanas on, being wheeled in all the time.
Let me just say, I could be talked into Kendrick, but I could also be talked out of him. And you've made a great case. I'm not gonna die on the Kendrick hill. You know what I mean? I'm cool with cutting him. Godson, what you think? We can't have division amongst the
No, we're not having division. I agree. You're locked. So, out of the choices, we got Andre 3000, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Twista's there too, right?
And Twista. Sorry, and Twista.
And
I think Twista can go. Not because he didn't make dope music, but I think in an argument, if I put him in an argument with Bone Thugs and Harmony, I'm gonna say Bone Thugs and Harmony have more of an impact and sells more tickets still to this day. To this day, Bone Thugs is selling out everywhere they go.
Well, and I hate to even point out the flaws in what has occurred here on tonight, because on some level, I think some of us have allowed our feelings to cloud our picks, but we also wanted to show some diversity in our Mount Rushmores. But we haven't even talked about Nas. We ain't talk about.
I know he was almost our Big L. He was almost our pick, and
So you know what I
mean?
Ti,
like, Big Pun, DMX, Biggie. Ooh. No one said Biggie all night.
DMX is higher on the list than Biggie to me.
Yeah, I would agree. Once again, I go back to his sample size and how long he was around, and long-term impact. Even though there was certain weird shit that Biggie said that used to throw me off, dog. I didn't even know it until I was an adult, though. Like I it had to be pointed out to me. I was like, oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying There's no homophobia with it. I'm talking about shitting on the bitch's chest. It was just
that's what I'm saying. Like it just
really fuck with. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You made a shit about that intentionally, and it made it past everybody to the album. It's like freaky.
I can't say that I always listen to the words before I listen to the beat. You feel me? And some things, they got by me.
That was definitely one of them things.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So we still haven't named who's sitting in the chair.
I would like to cast a vote for somebody to sit in the chair.
Go ahead.
After thinking about who's left, personally myself, as somebody who's musically adventurous, I feel like I gotta lean towards Andre 3000.
Come on, baby, that's where I was going. I just wanted to hear the Godson say it, but since you said it, I don't need to.
So I was gonna say if we're gonna lean towards somebody that was super something that was hard to be in rap music was fucking mysterious at that time. Yeah. Because you know what I mean? That motherfucker was somehow or another, he'll be in some green shit, with a crazy hairdo, but he was still fucking
bobs and shit.
Yeah. He was still fucking mysterious though. Remember how Dave Chappelle used to make
sorry. Squirrel just hit my head, my bad.
That's right, Kyrie.
Shout out to real one in the building, yo.
I'm probably never gonna argue against if y'all were like, hey, we're holding Andre 3000's bust up to see how it fits on the mountain. I'm probably not gonna show up to protest it, bro. I'm not gonna argue with it. It's a hard it's hard to argue against because man, you couldn't get one. And then this nigga just said, I'm going to play the flute for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
He's very unconventional, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Listen, I got one of my dream collabs. I got to hear it when Lil Wayne put Andre 3000 and Tech on the Carter together. I mean, you know what I mean? He's on. Y'all, man, y'all hold on. Y'all hold on. Wait a minute. Did y'all just look at me like y'all ain't never heard that?
Oh no, I've heard all that. I know exactly what song you're talking about.
That's my attentive face. I thought you was going to tell a story.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so Tech gets Lil Wayne gets to do an interview with Funkmaster Flex while he's in Rikers Island, right? Funkmaster Flex, the last question he asked him before he goes says, who are the artists you want to work with when you get out? And Lil Wayne said, Andre 3000 and Tech-9ne. And Tech was firmly in the underground. In the underground at this time. very successful, but firmly in the underground.
Right around.
Soon as Wayne said his name, Tech became, I think, one of 2 or 3 people that got to visit Wayne at Rikers. And they met for the first time with Wayne behind bars. This is the first time they talked to each other. When they came out, I'm not gonna fuck up the story, but Tech ends up in Miami. I think Wayne's people were like, "Hey, can you come to Miami and record this verse?" And Tech flew out there and did the shit in the middle of the night or halfway through the night. He decided to do it in the morning or something like that. And Wayne never told him he was putting Andre 3000 on the song. Tech had no idea. So Wayne's tour comes through Kansas City. They're doing the promo for the Carter 4 before it come out, right? And Wayne's tour comes through. They go to Strangeland, order a bunch of food, and I think that Wayne told him, like, "Hey man, come to the bus. I want to play you the song. I know you haven't heard the song yet."
Right, there's people request for me, right?
And then Tech hears Andre 3000 on it, like, "What the fuck are you?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He expected, you know what I mean? It was so top secret that usually Tech will, if it's something supposed to be really top secret, you're not gonna know because they really about their business over at Strange Music. But that he never clued in nothing that was happening. And when we heard that shit, I was like, God, everything changed. Soon as Wayne,
that's the shifts.
People
and that's the people that make the impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Tech is the first verse. So when you hear it, like when Tech says, it's like, "Hops, what it is." You know what I mean? Like, as soon as he said that, and you hear Tech 9 style immediately. And if you had never heard it, your ears went, "What the fuck is that?" That's different.
Who's that?
They listened to it, and Tech was rapping his ass off on that shit. And then he finishes, and Andre 3000's on his coattails. Man, there is no better lob to throw, and that's
alley-oop, right?
It's like what we talked about. That's what we talked about in hip hop, right? Are we agreeing right now that Andre 3000 is the last one?
Andre 3000.
Yeah, he's on there.
We agree.
So our mountain, our legacy that we're leaving up there, Mount Rushmore, it's Tech 9, Tupac, Mr. 3000 Andre himself, and M to round them out.
Eminem. I'm proud of that.
I like that.
I'm proud of that.
So
But
I love
back to what you were just talking about. My bad.
Think about for one, the level of a lob that is, that's a crazy handoff, you know what I mean, to do musically, but more importantly, he knew that he was going to put Tech into the stratosphere and that mainstream fans were going to have to hear him because everybody was going to go. They made you wait on the Carter 4 for forever.
Ever.
Wait on that fucking album, and then all of a sudden,
and you did because you wanted that product. You knew what you was getting.
So, bitch, figure it out.
That's something though, because I've been putting it at the end of a lot of my posts. Collaborations happen at the top, and competition happens at the bottom.
Amen.
And it's so toxic at the bottom with the way that people want to compete that they don't understand how much better it is to expose yourself to each other's experiences in music and have an opportunity because of it. And I hate it that there are so many artists that, are in this, have felt like they've elevated to this point where they can or won't reach down. You know what I mean? It's whack.
That part.
You know what I mean? We ain't up so high that we know exactly what it feels like to be getting in there and know that we're going on first and know that there's not going to be a lot of people and know that the headliner's probably not even going to talk to us. You know what I mean? Like, we know, but we're there trying to get the stage experience and get whoever we can get and be around later on and try to, to work and be in the music business and grow our shit. So to get that level of handoff at that height, right? Then you go look at a song like Speed 'Em, the only song that Tech has ever gotten Eminem on is called Speed 'Em, and it's Tech and Eminem and Chris Calico.
Yeah.
Tech didn't pay nothing for that feature.
They murdered that shit.
You know what I mean? Tech didn't pay.
That's love and collaboration. Yeah.
Eminem said, "What I need from you is I'd like a verse from you for the song that I have for the Southpaw soundtrack, and it's gonna have Busta Rhymes and Crooked Eye on it, and you." And so that's what I need. So it's just, if artists understood how much better we level up when we take egos and get it the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? It's in the first song that we have. I talk about getting, the ego, how egos will separate us.